Imagine that you wake in ancient darkness, hungry, cold, and unsure what waits beyond the trees. Your stomach hurts, your mouth is dry, and the morning feels more dangerous than hopeful. You are not searching for happiness, only something that keeps your body alive today. Thought a sweet fruit is not dessert. It is a small promise that death can wait. Warm meat near the fire is not luxury. It is survival glowing in smoke. A place beside other people is not comfort. It is protection from being hunted alone. For ancient humans, pleasure was never decoration. It was an instruction written inside the body. But the strangest part begins later, when that instruction outlives the world that created it. Today, you do not cross forests for sweetness. You open a door or app. Food arrives instantly, screens glow endlessly, and music begins before silence can even settle. Your ancient brain sees abundance, but still reacts like every reward might soon disappear. And here, everything becomes frightening, because pleasure was never designed to make us free. Pleasure was a command. Move closer, take it, remember it, and repeat the action. When a hungry child found sweet berries, the brain marked that place like hidden treasure. When exhausted hunters tasted fat after hungry days, the body remembered victory through flavor. Approval from the tribe felt warm, because acceptance could still decide who survived tomorrow. Without the group, you were not simply lonely. You became easier for predators nearby. So pleasure from food, closeness, and safety became an ancient map toward life itself. But this is only half the story, because every ancient reward demanded a price. To taste sweetness, you walked far, scratched your hands, and risked hidden poisonous fruit. To eat meat, you endured failed hunts, cold nights, fear, and aching hunger again. To earn respect, you had to share, protect, remember rules, and serve others well. Reward came rarely, and that rarity made a tiny spark feel powerful inside the brain. The spark said, "You did something right, so keep going through the danger ahead." Now imagine the worst possible moment. That same brain suddenly enters a modern city. There is no forest now, only windows full of bright sugar, color, and promise. There is no starving night, only a refrigerator waiting quietly behind your wall nearby. There is no tribal fire, only thousands of screens offering endless faces and signals. The brain reacts as if every modern stimulus is a rare treasure of survival. Sugar feels like discovery. Scrolling feels like social awareness, and likes feel like acceptance. A purchase can feel like a hunt completed, even when nothing meaningful changed inside. And this changed everything, because modern life learned to press our oldest buttons perfectly. Those buttons were built for scarcity, not for endless snacks, noise, and notifications nearby. One extra calorie could save your body when winter swallowed the land and food vanished. One approving glance could keep you inside the group, protected from cold night outside. One movement in bushes could be food, danger, or the last sound you heard. So modern pleasure often feels urgent, like a survival signal demanding immediate obedience inside. You tell yourself, one more video, one more bite, one more message before stopping. Some ancient part whispers that this matters, even when your life is safe now. But the real danger was not where you think. It was speed and ease. Real life asks for effort before it gives anything deep enough to last inside. Relationships take patience, skills take repetition, and courage takes frightening small steps forward every day. Pleasure nearby asks for nothing except a finger, a mouth, or another quick glance. It says, press now, eat now, watch now. Forget the heavier world outside your door. And that is the part modern life hides from us most carefully every day. The trap does not look like a cage. It glows softly in your hand. It smells like warm food, sounds like notifications, and promises rest without waiting long. It promises connection that sometimes leaves the room quieter and lonelier than before afterward. In the ancient world, pleasure followed action, like warmth following a difficult journey home. Today, pleasure often arrives before action, replacing the journey with a soft, bright shortcut. At first, you are only resting, and nothing about it seems dangerous at all. Then, boredom becomes uncomfortable, waiting becomes painful, and silence feels strangely empty inside your chest. Work without instant reward begins to feel like punishment instead of growth for your brain. Ordinary life starts losing against screens, because screens never ask you to wait quietly. But the danger is not one sweet fruit, one video, or one like alone. The danger is learning to reach reward without path, risk, effort, or growth first. The ancient brain struggles to separate real victory from a clever imitation of victory. You build nothing, yet receive a small feeling that something has been completed today. You speak deeply to nobody, yet receive a small feeling of connection for a moment. You solve nothing, yet receive relief that fades before the real problem changes it all. This is where ancient humans begin to look like modern versions of us again. They reached for life, but their hunger usually pulled them toward movement and effort. Stand up, walk farther, search, share, learn, risk, wait, and return changed by survival. For us, the same hunger can pull the body into stillness for hours at night. Sit, watch, chew, check, postpone, repeat, while the outside world keeps waiting beyond the window. The frightening part is not weakness. The trap often feels like self-care itself. You are tired, so quick pleasure looks kinder than the difficult truth you avoid. You are lonely, so endless faces seem easier than one honest conversation with someone. You are anxious, so noise becomes shelter from hearing your own thoughts too clearly. You are bored, so stimulation arrives before you can discover what you need inside. Here is the real climax of the story. Pleasure can replace real movement entirely. Each replacement leaves a quiet emptiness that does not announce itself until much later. You get what you wanted, and 1 minute later, you want it again badly. Again becomes a loop, and the loop whispers just a little more before you stop. That rare ancient reward becomes an endless modern circle, soft, bright, and patient waiting. A person can have royal comfort and still feel tired, scattered, and hungry inside. Our brain was not built for endless access, but for meaning after effort earned. Warmth after cold, food after searching, recognition after usefulness, rest after the journey home. Modern life learned to give reward feelings without the life that should create them. And the more fast rewards surround us, the harder slow things become to love. Slow conversations, learning, healing, work, love, and growing up still build humans from the inside. Fast pleasure removes pain for a moment. Slow meaning can change an entire life. The trap closes when we forget why we reach toward pleasure at all first. Maybe survival today means stopping before the button and asking what life we choose.